Hey folks, it's just me, it's your friendly neighborhood Walter Shepherd. This might not make a whole lot of sense because I'm just rambling right now, putting some thoughts together. And it all started with this video I just watched earlier. This lady, servant to the Lord, got a message from the Lord saying that the 1,000 years of peace, the millennium, is only 4 years away. And that statement, it hit me right. I don't disagree with it, although it does leave a whole lot of questions about the overall plan of our Heavenly Father and Tribulation Period. So it got me thinking. In my past videos, I've made mention that I believe we're already inside the tribulation, anywhere from 2 to 3 years inside the tribulation. We just haven't got to the great tribulation yet, where all the bowls and seals and trumpets are poured out onto a sinful mankind. Because of all the animals dying and the waters turning red and the believers being persecuted and set on fire and tortured and beheaded all over the world, that to me suggests that we're already inside the tribulation. But like I said, we're not in the great tribulation yet. So if we're inside the tribulation, that could mean that we're almost halfway there if there's another 4 years before the millennium. But then that also brings into the question of the so-called Daniel prophecy about the 7 years or whatever that is. Because we've always been under the impression that the Antichrist in the Middle East is going to create a 7-year peace treaty. And the Bible does not use the word peace treaty. It says covenant. So it's just a 7-year agreement. And as you know, the Antichrist is going to break that. So they could easily establish in the Middle East with Jerusalem and everybody else a 7-year covenant. And of course, the Antichrist is going to break that. And then he's going to take over the temple. So, as of yet, we haven't seen the Antichrist. But I believe he's going to be showing up soon. And when he does, that I believe is when the rapture is going to happen. So, that means, and again, like I said, I'm just rambling, just putting thoughts together. I haven't come to any sort of final statement or a final word about what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. I'm just rambling. So that means when the Antichrist does show up soon, the rapture will be happening around that time, which means on the earth there will only be 4 years of the Great Tribulation before the millennium comes, which is great because that means the violence upon the face of the planet is not going to be that long. 4 years is better than 7 years. So I am hoping that that word that lady has, hold on a sec, I gotta walk carefully. I'm on the ice. I'm on slippery ice. Talking with this too. How symbolic. Anyway, let's see. So that prophecy, if that is from the Lord, and there is like 4 years, and we're halfway through the tribulation period or the 7-year period, then that's a good thing. But again, like I said, I'm just rambling, putting thoughts together. I don't know for sure exactly where we are in the tribulation, or if the 7 years is actually going to start after the rapture, or whether we're already inside the tribulation. Again, this whole tribulation thing, pre, mid, and post, that is just something that's created by by people. It's just something we, the church, the Christians, created ourselves. We assume that it's going to be a 7-year tribulation based on what Daniel said, but we don't know for sure. And that's just our thoughts, and that's not our Heavenly Father's thoughts. He could have a totally different plan for everybody and everything, in which case it could very well be that we are only 4 years away from the millennium, which means the rapture is going to be very soon, which means the Antichrist is only going to have a limited 4-year run on the earth. But then that also brings into account the temple. The temple still has to be built, and as of yet everything's prepared, but they haven't started construction yet. So I don't know how long it would take for them to build the temple, whether it's going to be something that is going to be will take a number of years or a whole lot of months. But either way, the temple has to be built as part of Bible prophecy, because the Antichrist has to take it over. The abomination of desolations. So again, like I said, I'm not trying to make any definite statements. I'm just rambling in order to get my thoughts into some sort of structure. So if you have any thoughts on whether or not we could be just 4 years away, or what you feel about that message from the Lord, that we're only 4 years away from the millennium, which would be a great thing too. So anyway, that's that, and that's all I have to say. When I get my thoughts into order and into some sort of structure, I will post another video about this. But right now, I just had to ramble and get this off my chest and express it somehow. But it's a little chilly outside, so I'm going to get back home. I was just out to collect the mail. So that's it. Take care, stay in prayer. We'll see you in Jesus' kingdom somewhere over there very soon, and even somewhere up in the air, which is even sooner. Alrighty. Love you guys. Take care. Thanks for all your prayers and your support. We'll talk to you later. See ya.